Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic time off. If you're having work, I apologise. I also have to be in during the Christmas period. However, hopefully today you can enjoy yourself. You can put your feet up because we have a fantastic experiment, a really fun experiment that I kind of did last year with the Phantom Menace, and I put every single team in the Premier League to be using the Phantom Menace, made everyone unsackable, and seen the carnage that unfolded. Today, viewers, we're going to do it in all of the big leagues in Europe and even twice in the Premier League with version 1 and version 2 of the Phantom Menace. So yes, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. Please drop a like if you can, that would be fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't done so as a little Christmas present from you to me. And maybe we can look for bigger goals going forward. Maybe 15,000 subscribers. That would be fantastic because 76% of you, I keep saying it, have not subscribed yet. I will not stop saying it, viewers, until that number comes down. Like I mentioned today, we have a really fun experiment, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get on with it because it's absolutely crazy. So the Phantom Menace, in case you didn't know, is a tactic that my friend Ryan Cassidy has created for last year's Football Manager 20, and it's just as good on this year. However, when we did an experiment with every team using it, we seen like some crazy goals and teams just getting relegated, which you wouldn't expect to get relegated, and so many weird things happened. This season is no different whatsoever. And we're going to start off by looking at one man. This man, Kylian Mbappe, in the Phantom Menace, viewers, with everyone else using the Phantom Menace, he scored 91 goals. 91 goals in 50 appearances. In the league, he scored 64 in total with 13 assists, but 91 total goals. PSG, of course, they still won the league. They finished first. But let's have a look at the rest of the league. You can see here we are in control of every single team. And the goals are coming flooding in. 56 goals there, 53 goals. If we look at the player stats in total, we can see here so many players scored more goals than they played games. It is crazy. Looking further down here, it's not until we get to 13th place here. Armin Guri scored 37, but 37 in 37 there because he scored 37 in 34 by the looks of it. It's just, I can't quite get my head round. Even the bottom is 33. Some crazy stats. And the team's viewers, the goals, 196 goals in total for PSG, 159 for Lyon, 157 for Monaco. Next, viewers, we head to the Bundesliga, and the same kind of thing is happening again. We can see Bayern Munich here winning the league, Leipzig, Hertha. There are a few teams who are lower down, my beloved Eintracht Frankfurt being one of them. Dortmund there in 9th place, so Dortmund have not fared well, even though they've got Erling Haaland, who scores a lot of goals in the Phantom Menace. But if we take a look now at the league table profile, we can see the amount of crazy goals that was scored. Lewandowski scored 53 goals. This is the lowest, by the way, that you will see. The Bundesliga is the lowest, 53, 41, 41, and it starts to go down quite quickly here. 35, David Selk is the last man because there's only 34 goals in, only 34 games, in the season. Yusuf Poulsen there with 30, still getting more goals per game though, viewers, so that's quite outstanding. And if we look at the teams, Bayern Munich actually scored 169, 126 for Werder Bremen, which is quite high for them, 120 for Leipzig. Let's have a look at another league. Let's take a look at Spain, viewers, because we have some quite weird results coming out of Spain. Real Madrid won the league, 95 points. Valencia with 90. Not as high goal difference as what I anticipated. Karim Benzema scored 64 goals throughout the whole season. That's very high indeed. Let's look at the profile of La Liga now. So Benzema scored the most goals, 51. 43, Luis Suarez there, a different Luis Suarez, by the way, not the one that you're accustomed to at Atletico Madrid. He also scored quite a lot, so we can go down the list here, and we're all the way down into 12th place, I think, before we start scoring more goals than we did games, maybe a little bit lower. There we go, joint 12 with Santi Mina, 34 goals in 37 games. Still a high amount. The team overview, 163 goals from Real Madrid, who pretty much dominated the overview. So Real Madrid are very good using the Phantom Menace. That's high. I actually want to have a look at some of the schedules as well, so you will see some crazy results. Levante 7-3 win, 7-0. There's a lot of like crazy games. 6-5 win, 5-4, 8-2 against Betis there. This is bonkers, viewers, and if I went through every single different team, you would see the crazy results that keep popping up, because there are some weird ones, but obviously this videos can't be long enough for that. We'd have to go through every single one. It would just take way too long. And if we head to Serie A, quite a weird result in Serie A. Napoli winning the league, Lazio finishing second. Napoli winning it by 11 points in total. Udinese finishing in 4th place. Maybe a team that just kind of really suits the Phantom Menace. Roma finishing in 13th. Bologna finishing quite low down as well. Victor Osimhen scored 54 goals in total, but was that the highest in the league? We'll have a look. No, Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course it was. Scored 55 goals. Milinkovic-Savic scored 53. Milinkovic-Savic, what position was he playing? It must have been a striker. Let's see. He was playing as a striker. So, is there anything that this man cannot do? SMS playing. He's a world-class midfielder, and he plays up front, and he scores 53 goals, which is amazing. Mr. Lasagna in Italy, which is always quite the funniest thing ever, scored 49 goals as well. So we'll have a look at the player stats here. Let's look at goals quickly. Ronaldo, obviously 55. You go down, and it's very low until you get to about here, where they're scoring less goals per games. That is in 16th place. Still very high amounts though. A lot of world-class strikers, you would agree there. The most goals in total throughout the season was Napoli, 167. Only 10 of them were from corners as well. Juve, 154. Let's look at the schedule and see if there's any bonkers results. A 9-4 victory for Napoli there, which is unbelievable. An 8-3 loss to AC Milan. Ante Rebic scoring 4 goals. A 7-6 win against Udinese, which is crazy. 7-6. Unbelievable. I've had to go back, viewers, because I remembered there was a crazy result somewhere and I had to find it. This was it. So, Barcelona played Betis, who didn't do too bad this season, and beat them 17-4. 17-4. Lionel Messi there scored 5. Griezmann also scored 5. We also have a hat-trick for Coutinho. Unbelievable. 17-4 is easily the highest result I've ever seen on Football Manager. Easily. And Betis finish in 4th. They literally finish in 4th place on the same points as Barcelona, just being out by goal difference or head-to-head. One of the two, but either way, that result obviously played a huge factor in the reason why Betis finished in 4th place instead of 3rd place. But let's take a look at the Premier League, viewers. Now, this is where we originated this experiment before in the past. Mo Salah, I can tell you, in the previous experiment, only scored 50 goals in the league. I say only, that's crazy. Only scored 50 goals in the league. This time, it's got to be something different, because Mo Salah actually scored 94 goals in total, viewers. Liverpool won the league with 101 points. However, how many goals did Mo Salah score? He scored 64, 14 more goals this season. Karlan Grant scored 49. This man scored 40. I mean, he is actually not that bad. Physical and finishing isn't that bad. Mentals are terrible. However, 64 goals. 8.23 average rating in total. Not as many high assists as what I thought it would be, but I suppose it's spread out across everyone. If we look at the goals though, Timo Werner there was 60 as well. Considering he finished in 2nd place, got to be disappointed. We go all the way down to Neil Maupay here, who scored 36 in 37 games before we see more goals than we have games. But so many players finish in 40 goals or more, viewers. Some really good overpowered strikers as well. The likes of Callum Wilson, Calvert-Lewin, Brewster and Vardy, Emerick Aubameyang as well up there. Karlan Grant managed to score more than all of those players, and actually he's played less games than a few of them too, which is crazy. The team overview is no surprise that Liverpool scored 195 goals in this season. Manchester United scored 155. Man City 154 using the Phantom Menace. I want to see, did Liverpool were runners-up of the Champions League and won everything else other than the Community Shield. Unlucky. But they won the Emirates Cup and the Carabao Cup. as well as the Premier League, runners-up in the Champions League. Crazy. But the final one that we are looking at, viewers, gives me great pleasure because Manchester United managed to win the league in version 2 of the Phantom Menace. So when the tactic changed to stop leaking as many goals, Manchester United prevailed, 97 points in total. Mason Greenwood with 55 of them. Bruno Fernandes getting a very high average rating there as well. But how has the season had a look? Let's see here. So they were champions, 96 goal difference, 89 points was Liverpool behind them. Aubameyang scored 53 goals, so nowhere near as high as what it was previously in version 1. But this is the reason why Ryan Cassidy made these slight tweaks so that they stopped conceding as many goals. We're still scoring a lot of goals, we can see here. So it stops there. Like Sadio Mane, 38 goals, which was obviously across 38 league games. And they're still scoring more goals than games, but you know what I mean. 37-34. Tammy Abraham there, the first one, in joint 9th place. In the team overview, Manchester United still scored 169 goals, which is roughly the same as what they scored in the last version of the Phantom Menace. Probably just conceding less, I guess. Can we see, viewers conceded, Manchester United only conceded 73, viewers. Only conceded 73. So that's quite impressive as well. Did they win anything? They were knocked out of the semi-final of the Champions League by Lazio. Runner-up in the FA Cup. Knocked out the quarter-final by Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. So there we have it. And a massive thank you to Olivier Papin, whose name you've seen quite often there, for that incredible experiment. He put a lot of time and effort into this experiment for me to do something special for you guys, and I wanted to save it for a while for a Christmas Day special. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this interesting, and in the grand scheme of things, are you ever going to do this? No, but it just shows you how crazy the Phantom Menace tactic really is and how many chances it creates when you just play it across the whole thing. I think even Aston Villa finished in 5th place in one of these, which I forgot to mention. And I think maybe Tottenham, they finished quite below the relegation zone. It's so many things that you could go in and have a look at. We just simply didn't have the time. But massive thank you again to Olivier. Massive thank you to all of you guys for a fantastic year on Football Manager, on this YouTube channel, for all your support and all your subscribes. Please continue doing so because, like I mentioned, there's so many of you who haven't done so yet, but I'll keep coming back and watching the videos. So once you do that, maybe we can look for the next goal of 15,000 subscribers, and maybe in the next year, viewers, we'll be looking at 20,000, which will be absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one. Have a happy holidays very soon, viewers. I'll see you again for a player spotlight. Bye-bye.